You got to look at the people that you're serving and leading and not see them only for where they're at right now. See them where they're going to be 3 years from today. But then do that for yourself. Understand you might be in a period of a rough draft. You know, a rough draft, you just kind of draw out some notes and it's not the final copy, it's just we rip it out and start all over again and you make it better. We're in the process of not having the final copy. We're not the final copy yet. We're always going to be scribbling stuff out and improving things. And so understand that for yourself and for your people. I want to encourage you guys one more time to envision yourself in the position that you want to be in. Envision yourself in the situation that you want to be in. And I hope over the next couple hours today and tomorrow that you have some things to take back with you to help you grow your business. I'm gonna bring up first our current top producer for last year, won the car this past March Madness. And to me, I haven't seen anybody consistently outright Gio Bacca over the last couple years. Bring up Gio Bacca. Come on up here.
So just to recap, basically most important thing, the only way to be consistent is through referrals, collecting the right referrals like contingents, and catch-up program, and also going to be utilizing VIVs to get the insurance referrals. That's how we're going to have a consistent month. Let's go.
The next speaker is going to be talking about maximizing your money, maximizing your income. So this is somebody I remember. You know, when he first started, you know, sitting on the plane with him, you know, going over the money constantly. Every plane ride, I would sit with Matty D, there and back, game plan and what to do with the money. How much AOP you needed to do to make the money you needed to make, and then what to do with the money and all of that stuff. And I remember, like, man, if you could just get to 6,000-7,000 a week, that was like 7 was your number. Yeah. 7 was like, I had to get 7 and all of these things can happen. So it's cool when I start seeing, you know, 17. You know what I mean? And 15 in months of 60, 70K, man. So I think, you know, you're going to watch Maddie and Tommy again. You know, they'll be over $700,000 to $1 million this year. So this is somebody to learn how to maximize your income. And, you know, he wore his maximizing your income suit today. So love that blue suit. Come on up, Maddie.
And once you can add this part to your game, it puts you in that businessman, businesswoman category.
All right, but how old are you?
I'm 19.
19?
Yeah, 19.
When did you start?
I started in November. So yeah, I started in November. I'm coming up on my 5th month because I got coded technically in November and started on my own December and just been going at it ever since.
What's been your experience here?
Honestly, I'm probably the worst person to ask because I really haven't had a bad time. That's my mindset though. So like physically, I've been in situations with car accidents or just certain things that certain people wouldn't be able to tolerate, and just my mindset in particular, just I stay elevated. So it's kind of with Simon, the mind, body, spirit, and you see that with a lot of successful people. It's maintaining that balance. That's what keeps me going. Cool. I know it sounds so cheesy and cliche, but I really attribute all of that to my foundation.
Awesome, awesome.
Hear from the great, our Legacy Award winner last year, helped to open up our second office over there in Philadelphia, King of Prussia, doing awesome things out of Scranton. Mike Clemente, creating systems and technology.
This was a start from scratch type of location. There was a couple people there, but at the end of the day, it was starting something and growing it. To in a year's time frame, we were over 20,000 a week.
To do that, I figure it'd be good for us to listen to people that have been putting up big months right now. So, you know, how to drop 15, 20,000, 30,000 in a month consistently. So we're going to hear from, first up is going to be Tanner, then our quick intro Tristan, then our quick intro Steve Dell, about 15 minutes apiece. So coming up first, Tanner Masiosi.
First thing, wake up every day with a purpose. That's one thing I can tell everyone. Wake up every day. Write down your goals, just like how everyone says, and wake up every single day with a purpose. Write it down what you're going to do and how you're going to achieve it. Because if you think it, that's one thing. If you speak it and put it on the paper, it's another. You're going to achieve it, or at least get close to it when you do.
Tristan, I don't know if I've seen anybody come into American Income at 19 and do what you've done. But shout out to the leadership, you know, to Brody and Home and the whole team. You know, without that development, you know, that stuff doesn't happen. You know, you don't just put somebody with gifts and abilities somewhere. Not all seeds that get planted end up growing, you know, the way that you have so far, Tristan. So shout out to the whole team and the leadership team. We're excited to hear from you, Tristan. So proud of you, brother. Come on up here and share some of your juices.
It's universal laws. It's law of attraction. It's thinking on what it is you desire. If you're thinking negative, guess what? For some odd reason, you're probably sad, right? Certain things in your life aren't playing out how you wish they would play out because you're not thinking right. You got to start with your foundation.
Come on up here, my man, Steve Dale. He's killing it. 30,000 in the month.
The fact is that, number one, I've envisioned and I planned my week before the week started, okay? So that's number one.
Well, let's bring his ass to the stage here. Right on.
Just listen. What Brody told me to do, I just did it. Seriously. I mean, why wouldn't I listen to what Tommy and Brody and Maddie and Justin and Simon, why wouldn't I listen to what they're telling me? They're millionaires. They're where I want to be.
All right, just got done with session 2 after all the meetings for first day of leadership school. Thought it was dope. We slid out, got a quick workout in, chest and trials with my man Greg. What you think about day 1, boss?
Good day. A lot of inspiration, a lot of knowledge. Everybody is just so willing to put everything they know out there for you to do better, and it's just so inspiring to see all these guys with success stories and how they want you to duplicate it. And this isn't my first one I've attended, but this is the first one I've attended where I need to use it and duplicate what people are telling me.
And you're gonna be speaking tomorrow.
Yeah.
I remember the first one that you went to, you're like, man, I can't wait till that's me up there. Boom, it's only been a couple months, you're already up there teaching and speaking, bro. You ready to rock tomorrow?
Oh, yeah, hell yeah.
You gonna bring some juice?
Hell yeah.
All right, brother.
I'm ready.
Stay tuned. My dude, what's going on? What up, Maryland? What's going on? What's going on? What's going on? Possibly our unanimous best speaker of the day.
Best GA in the game, baby. Best GA in the
Jim
game.
Charlie rocked the house today.